guys, it's Beta. I love music. It's the one thing in life that has consistently made me feel safe, secure, and honestly, on the inside, it just made me feel like myself. When I was younger, I had really bad anxiety, and even though I still do, music consistently still helps me recover every single day. And without music, I don't think I would be in the place I am now mentally, which is far better than it ever was. So I thought, why not sit down and do a little review of all the artists that has helped me get to this stage now. Actually, it's not all of the artists that I know and I love, it's just some of them that has made the biggest impact, or the ones that overall make me feel the most emotions. They're both singular artists and also bands. Some of them are rock, some of them are not. But I hope that you like them all the same. I would also like to point out that this list is in no particular order, so I don't like one person more than the other. I actually like all of these quite equally, so yeah. My first band on this list is Muse. Muse have been a big favourite of mine since I was about 14 years old. I must admit, I don't really like their more recent albums, but I do like all of them up until The Resistance. The Resistance for me was like one of those godsend albums that we needed at the time. It was done well, written beautifully, and each song meant such an amazing thing, and it was just that perfect balance. I just find that with Muse, their recent albums were more, how much political stuff can we put in each song, and let's not actually think about the music, let's just think about the message. And I think you've got to find that perfect balance, which I actually thought that they did better in the Resistance. But overall, I still love Muse. I still think they are the quirkiest band to ever come out of the UK, in the sense that they just do such amazingly, wonderfully weird things sometimes, but they do it in a very professional way. The Origin of Symmetry and Black Holes and Revelations are just my favourite albums from them, and will consistently be so until the end of time. So yeah, Muse, if for some reason you haven't ever heard of Muse, listen to Muse or anything like that, please go listen to them up until The Resistance. I don't like them from there, so I can't say go listen to the rest, but I do love Muse and they mean a lot to me. The first single artist is Lana Del Rey. I know there's a lot of memes going around with Lana Del Rey at the moment on the internet. However, I still do like her, and I do love how she can meddle together the idea of sexiness, dreariness, and just all those like haunting things in life that together, and in a lovely way. I think that she's not my favourite overall artist in the world, but I do love the songs that I have listened to and the albums that I have listened to. I also just love her voice. I think it, like I said before, it's just really haunting. So yeah, I really like Lana Del Rey, and I hope she comes out with more stuff. See, I really love rock. Rock has always been a huge genre to me that, you know, foundationed my entire love for music. Beforehand, I didn't really like music. I didn't really listen to music until I listened to rock. So rock really was the first genre that made me into me. So the band that I listened to the most of in college especially was 3 Days Grace. Now, I didn't listen to 3 Days Grace after their lead singer Adam Gontier left and was replaced, I think, with Matt Walst. Just because I preferred Adam's voice and I didn't really like Matt's, unfortunately. But I really did love 3 Days Grace until then. I especially think that Transit to Venus was an amazing album, an album that, quite honestly, every single song was amazing. Every single song was catchy, the lyrics were great, made you just want to listen to it over and over again, and I did in college. Like, even when I wasn't really supposed to, like the teacher was talking, I had one bud in and just like listen to operate, just like consistency. So yeah, 3 Days Grace for me really helped me through especially the first year of college. Not so much after that, but the first year of college, they really just helped me keep going every single day. If I could recommend any songs, it would be Operate. It would be also Given to Me, and Never Too Late, and Pain. I didn't really like their album Life Starts Now, I think it was called. I didn't like it because just none of the songs connected to me personally. But yeah, 1X I think it's called, and Transit to Venus were like the best albums ever made from that band, and I really do recommend that you listen to them both. But yeah, 3 Days Grace will always be a firm favourite. So many people are really shocked when I say that I like country rock, but I like to specify that I like country rock when there's a beautiful hint of country to it. Country can be beautiful, but I think if it's overboard with the country, then I just kind of lose value in it. But I really love some country bands, but one country artist who does like country rock really well and also quite a modern tempo to it is Barnes Courtney. Barnes Courtney is really young, and you wouldn't think that when you listen to his music, because his music's very mature, especially Fire, Hands and Champion. Those 3 songs are like really mature and like songs that you would expect a band to make, but he does it himself, and it's just really quite moving, amazing, and quite poetic. I would recommend those 3 songs that I say before because they're a good introduction through his debut album. I like all the rest of the songs, but yeah, Barnes Courtney is definitely a new artist, at least I think he's quite new, that I would definitely recommend, especially if you're looking for something a little bit different. But yeah, I think he is amazing, and I can't wait for any more music that he comes out with, because I think he's super catchy and really easy to listen to. My other single artist that means a lot to me is Diana Ross. My mum basically brought me up on Motown. Motown was like the one thing that if was played on the radio or anything was played on a CD from my mum, it would be Motown. Especially Diana Ross, and when she was with the Supremes, my mum loved her. The one song that my mum loves the most and will, no matter where she is, start dancing, singing, mouthing along to every lyric possible was Ain't No Mountain High Enough, and that has slowly turned into my favourite song of all time, because it means so much to me seeing my mum suddenly just go from quite a stern woman sometimes to quite a laid back, happy and jolly person. It just brings so much joy to me seeing her go out of her comfort zone no matter where she is just because of a song. And I think if a song can bring that to anyone, then that would, especially to someone I love with all my heart, then that song will also mean a lot to me. But yeah, that Diana Ross in general is amazing, but I think that one song, if I had to pick out one song from her, it would be Ain't No Man High Enough, because my mama's so lovely, I love her. But yeah, Diana Ross, just 100%. I was raised on her, so I've got to like her really, haven't I? Okay, so like I said before, I'm a huge rock fan, and my favourite rock band of all time were the first ever rock band that I ever listened to. And their name is Avenged Sevenfold. I listened to them for the first time when I was like 14, 15. I can't really remember. I think I was more 15, 16 actually. And it was just after the Rev died, which was really sad. I didn't really know much about him, but I felt sad all the same. But I love Avenged Sevenfold. I kind of just think that they are one of those bands who just know what they want to do. They never make the same album twice. They never, when they make something different to what they usually make, they make it to perfection. They don't allow any slip-ups when they try something new, and I think that takes a lot of work and a lot of dedication, which is why I have so much respect for them. I just think also every single album, up until the stage, I liked some of the stage, I must admit. Stage was not my favourite album by Avenged Sevenfold, even though it is one of their newer ones. I still appreciated where they were going with it, but I still think up until Nightmare, they were just overall amazing. Every single song I liked up until then, pretty much. I especially loved their self-titled album, Afterlife, Dear God. Those songs mean a lot to me. And I just think overall that they are an amazing band, and I think if I ever got to see them live, it would be a bucket list ticked, and I'd be very happy. Every time I've gone to go see them though, something's gone in the way. Really annoyingly, last time I had like 3 12-hour shifts in a row, and I could not go to them because no one could cover them. And I work with old people who are very, very sick. So if I didn't turn up, it would be an asshole move of mine. So I wasn't willing to do that. But if they ever come down to England again, I am definitely going, no matter what. Because they're just my favourite ever. So, love you guys. No, yeah, Avenged Sevenfold. Next time. Okay, so I am kind of leaving the best till last here, especially in the single artist section of the review. This artist for me is just a masterpiece for me. She is honestly the most poetically beautiful artist that I have ever heard in my life. Her songs are just so different, are so magical. They're just so mind-bogglingly amazing to me that I just can't comprehend how good they are. Halsey is just one of my all-time favourite artists. I've only started to listen to her like a year ago, but she has blown me away in every respect. She's so relatable to me, especially how I feel, what I've gone through personally with mental health, and with relationships. She's just so relatable to me, and her songs for me really do make me feel better about me, and also sometimes do make me remember. What I like about Halsey is that she's not just a singer, she's an artist. The difference is a singer will just sing a song, but an artist will make memories from lyrics and from a song and from music. She's definitely an artist. You know, every song that I've listened to so far, from Sorry, Alone, New Americana, and Control, I've related to them in some way, and I definitely think that she is one of the new generations of artistry that will live on to the next generation. By next generation, I mean probably when I'm in my 30s and they're born, Halsey will still be like one of those people that are talked about. And I cannot wait for more stuff from her. I can't wait until she is bigger, until she's more known, and I honestly just want all the best for her because she is just so wonderfully, beautifully brilliant. So I can't express enough how much I love Halsey. I can't express it, but go listen to her. She's just wonderful. Her music is just, so good. So that's it from my favourite singers, bands and artists list. I love music and I am open to any suggestions that you have. You never know, I might actually review an album of them one day, or even just end up liking them as much as you do. Who is your favourite band, artist, singer? Please tell me in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I am trying to make at least one video a month this year. Don't forget to like the video as well, that means a lot to me. I've been Beta, and I will see you next time. Bye!